All right, we're live on YouTube and Facebook and X, and we're live on TikTok now as well. So, all right, what's up? Good morning, everybody.
Morning, good morning.
Jumping in here, it's about 10 till, a little bit late, 10 till market open, and just kind of watching, doing a little market analysis. Steve, actually, I think, Steve, you want to walk us through where do you want to start? Which asset you want to start with, and I'll pull it up. First of all, are you seeing on YouTube? Are you seeing both screens okay?
No, I'm trying to find us on YouTube here.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get myself
You got to hit refresh
here.
Yeah. Actually, I think you want. All right. That okay? I can see it. Look at that. I see them both pretty good.
Your channel.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Try lowering your background noise.
How do I mute my? In case I ever need to tell you something.
Oh, 1 second.
All right, I'm in the YouTube chat. All right, we're looking good. Yeah, I'm in chat. Let me pull up TikTok.
All right, we get somebody in there. You want to text Dave and text all those guys and let them get in and give us a sound check. Let us know if they hear us okay.
Okay.
Dev and those guys. Full Alpha Flow Dev. But anyway, sorry guys. Just kind of getting set up, right? This is trading's not new to us, but this whole streaming and multicasting and stuff is a little bit, right? So just learning and getting through it. But yeah, good morning. Friday, happy Friday, everybody. Make sure you mute whatever, any audio device. And the computer too. That delay too, it's weird when you just hear yourself start talking.
Oh no,
it doesn't matter. All right. So yeah, just kind of working through it, man. And but anyway, welcome. Good morning. Let's make some money. Pre-market. Let's see what we got going on here. So looking at the ES. ES here on the left side of the screen. You see the key areas that we play that are AI, part of our AI strategy anyway. You see these key levels here. It's got the R3. I'll zoom out so you can see support levels below, resistance levels above, and the supply zone here. What was that? A 15-minute supply zone that was also created by our auto detection supply and demand zone tool. So right now we're in a little bit of a short pre-market. As you can see, markets kind of just continuing to do what they do, right? ES and NQ continuing to be on the uptick. NQ even coming up to make another all-time high again this morning, 840, around 840 candle. So yeah, so if that's any indication, maybe it's going to be business as usual. We'll see. But yeah, right now let's look and see. Are we quite sure we're on an outside day? But just since this is what we do, and we want to teach you guys how we do it. So I just switched here on this ES chart to the daily, the daily chart. So these are the daily candles, and you see this candle clearly outside the range. This current candle clearly outside the range of the previous day's candle, right? And the previous day before that, for that matter. So yeah, so clearly outside day there. Drop back to the 5-minute. All right. These other tabs there. NQ, I'm assuming the same. I'm assuming outside day, right, Steve, on NQ. So
yeah, NQ is definitely outside day.
Yeah, so NQ, and what that means, outside days here on these indexes. These lines here on an outside day, these levels here, R3 and this S3 level down here, those levels get ignored on an outside day, right? Those levels get ignored because they're just the less extreme, right? So the higher the number, the more extreme the support of the resistance level. So R4, we'll see what happens when ES, it never did quite make it to R5. It hit the supply zone here and kind of came down. But we will definitely be watching for ES to come down around R4, as well as NQ.
Let's see this.
What are you thinking?
Washington came out nicely off that, hit that supply zone.
It did. It came really nicely off that supply zone. So yeah, the supply zone right here up top. Hold on, am I seeing my cursor there on the screen? I can't tell. You see my cursor moving on the screen?
No, I don't.
No. Okay, let me try something here. Source.
Can you use that that Presentify thing?
Yeah, yeah,
streaming?
good call. All right, sorry guys, just getting a few things set up here. All right, let me know if you're seeing these annotations. All right, you see that drawing?
On
anything?
YouTube?
I don't think so.
No.
All right, cursor should be showing though. Anyway, I'll figure that out in a minute. So anyway, ES watching around this R4 level as well as NQ. Let's look at, let's see what Dow is doing. See what the Dow Jones is doing this morning. All right. On the Dow, we have R3 rejection level, right, or R3 rejection right now, but I believe it's probably also in an outside day, which means we would have not considered that trade. And it's tough. Look at it. Look at Dow. It's there. I mean, it looks like it's about to be coming out inside day possibly, but it's.
Oh yeah, technically it's an inside day.
Still inside day, right?
Let me just look.
So zoom in, yeah, it is
very close, very close. It's still an inside day though. I mean,
by a tick.
Yeah.
All right, so there's something cool to think about. So let's go back to the 5 minutes and talk about why that's kind of interesting. So, inside day, meaning current candle inside of the range of the day before, that means that these R3 and S3 levels are in play. So these lower resistance and support areas, we do use those on inside days. Today is super duper close to being an outside day, but the rules are the rules, right? So we'll definitely watch.
R4 is still in play though.
R4 is definitely still in play.
What time is it? 1 minute before market open.
1 minute to market open.
We may get there on the push. There's some action today. We're looking at R4 for Dow. Russell's still hopping around R3.
We got NQ and ES coming down too.
Russell's already an outside day, so only thing we're looking for on Russell is R4s.
R4s on Russell only. All right, so looking for R4s on Russ, ES and NQ, right? All right, here we go. That's a big jump. Those are the candles that you're used to seeing in the morning. Last couple of days have been a little kind of womp. But yeah, so let's see what comes up for us here. What sets up? So guys, those new, we're Alpha Flow Trader. We're just really two middle-aged dudes that love trading and technology, and just found a way to use technology to create some pretty great tools for us and for others to trade with, right? So what we do is now we're just now sort of going public, right? We've used our tools just for ourselves over the last year or so, and right now we're just kind of starting the journey of starting to share it with the public a bit, and just inviting folks to come along and trade with us and see how we do it, and of course here if they need anything or they're interested in checking out the tools, that's awesome. But otherwise, we're just here to hang out with you guys, take some trades, show you how these things work, and build a little community, right? So.
Sure.
Yeah, it seems like it's been a minute since I've seen that kind of opening candle. Lately, it's just been kind of a little more reserved, right? But that's a nice movement there.
Yes,
That's
doesn't
on
seem to be
Dow.
doing much.
Yeah,
But
I'm on Dow. Sorry, I have Dow here. Sorry, let me pull up. I have Dow and NQ. Pull up ES here.
NQ showing some good movement.
ES, NQ, obviously two of our favorites to trade. Russell has been an MVP this week. I feel like, I think Russell's won almost every trade this week, maybe 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 6 or something like that. So yeah. Yep. And you guys out there, we're on YouTube right now. We're on our Facebook Live at Alpha Flow Trader, YouTube at Alpha Flow Trader, TikTok at Alpha Flow Trader, and X at Alpha Flow Trades. So appreciate you guys joining us, man. Follow if you like it. No wannabe gurus around here. No rented Lamborghinis, man. We're just here, just regular dudes taking trades every morning, just living our life, man. And looking forward to kind of sharing it with you guys. All right, let's take a look at crude real quick. I always got to look at crude in the morning. So we see Dow. Dow's coming around R3, which we'll keep that on the screen because we said R3 is actually in play there. We'll switch over here on the right one to crude. Let's see what's happening with crude this morning. Because we were able to share it with the live yesterday. We absolutely missed a banger on crude yesterday. I'm talking, it was an easy TP2 based off our AI signals, but like if you just stayed in that one, you could have stayed in it till about TP8. I feel like the thing just banged.
It's been pretty bearish overnight.
Yeah, oil might be good to get to that S4 like we did yesterday and take off. Yeah. So it's also in a demand zone right now, right?
Yep.
So
it's touched our demand zone. Preferably, I really like where that demand zone is situated.
With that value area is forming right around the demand zone right now. So you guys see the blue that's forming here and the gray above it. Those are our value areas, session volume profiles. They'll start building out. You'll see here as they start building out. They can't do much building off a massive candle like that. It's just that is what it is. So, but you'll see how those in the three. I'd say the three main setups that we look for or strategies we use is going to be those supply and demand zones, value area, highs and lows, and Camarillo support and resistance levels, which are these S4s, R4s. Every color you see here is all just one. Is all our indicator. It's just all one indicator. So everything's in one. All your key levels, you can use which ones you want, which ones you don't want, turn them off. Your cloud, your volume profile, supply and demand automatically draws for you. So yeah, so that's my sales pitch just for the morning. Like if you're new, can make this super easy for you to learn how to understand structure and start reading context, right? And then as you want certain things, certain features, you just check them on and check them off. For example, you see these Asian, that's the Asian point of control, just as a reference point, the New York point of control from yesterday. These are things that they're like, okay, if they're not valuable to you, you turn them off. We have certain ones we look at in certain times and certain ones we don't. So, yeah, so anyway, Dow is now hitting that R3. So let's see what happens. Let's see if
what did we say? Dow's
it may have now moved to an outside day
candle. That's a big opening candle for
that. It may have moved to an outside day.
Big opening candle.
That's a tough one.
I think it's still going to be an inside day.
The strong signal. But that candle, so I'm glad that's a perfect example. And so let me tell you guys, this trade very well may, this trade you see on the left side on this Dow, this trade very well may hit. It did come off a supply zone, but you see what it did. You see that candle. That's a tough one to say, let me jump in. My stop loss is going to be ridiculous. And it very well may hit. Let's see if it does. You see the TP1 down there. So our AI signal fired for the strong reversal there. Tough not to.
Where do you see that?
On Dow, 5 minutes. Yeah. Right there at R3 too. So that's the huge candle. It already went from all the way there to R3. Yeah. So like,
it's tough when you get, when it happens right at market open, man. You have all that volatility.
Yeah, exactly.
All that manipulation in the first 5 minutes, man. Yeah. First 15 minutes, actually.
Yeah. So now we'll keep an eye on it still, because with this thing very well may, let's look at the confluences there. Had 4 out of 6. So if you look here at this dashboard, so when you scroll over any of our trades that the AI calls, you're going to see the contributors, which is 1, 2, 3, 4th section down. You'll see 2 key levels, 5-bar window touch plus London. You'll see supply zone wick, you'll see LV low volume node wick, and a close below VWAP. So it's bare aligned. So you see those checks and X's makes it very simple for you to look at the, oh, we got another buy gold now, TP link in bio. Man, you guys every day got the TP links in your bio for the gold, man. That must be killing it.
Here.
What's that?
Check this out. On the phone, look at my camera. That's not me. That's not from today. See my picture? Not today.
Oh, let me fix the camera source. Hold on. Hold on, boy. Steve over there frozen in time, bro. Hold on. Let me make a quick adjustment there. Sources.
Strong's hitting though, man. It's going.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if it's gonna hit that TP1. Did we just? We'll see.
Yeah,
we got it's market open, man. It was at R3. There's a lot that can happen there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's going to be coming outside day here pretty quickly too. All right, so let me look. See this source here. See if I can get my boy Steve on the frozen here. All right, remove that one and re-add it. Sorry guys, man. I had my guy Steve over here frozen in time on TikTok. Could not even. He was he was stuck in deep thought, staring at something there. Let me add a camera source.
Right. Sniper with the gold tips again. Buy now. TPSL link in bio.
We don't want to go to your bio, bro. We don't want to go to your bio. Just you leave the info here, or you don't leave it. No, all right, so you're good now.
He came in the room yesterday.
He did, but he got a lot of people stopped out. Maybe he needed some more liquidity.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he came in and got some people stopped out. It eventually did go though. Right off that R3. Which, speaking of gold, let's take a quick look at gold. So we see this Dow trade is live off our AI signal here. It's got the strong signal. We did not jump in just because market open, massive candle, was at an R3 level. Just didn't feel great about it. We'll see what happens. TP down here at 49,725. So we'll see what happens there. It all started though here. The move all started at that 15-minute supply zone. So you see the auto supply zone here in the pink, that pinkish orange that it was automatically drawn out by our tool. If you're running in losses, join my Telegram group to recover. Guys, trust me, whatever you do, do not join that guy's Telegram group to recover. You will get cooked. I can just tell you right now. I can just tell you. We're winning over here, Abdul. You might just want to hang out here, bro. You won't have to scam so many people. Speaking of scammers, that's another reason why Steve and I kind of just are doing what we're doing and not just gouging people even with our tool, but just jumping on and letting you guys roll through it with us because, you know, we're not scammers. You know, we really like.
They saw the signal pop up. It's about to hit TP1.
Yeah, and here we go. Let's go. Well, if any of you guys out there, Alpha Dev, man, you take the old, take that signal. I know you took the signal, didn't you?
I know Dev's in on it.
Oh, my guy's saying you locked us in with the win yesterday. User. Hey, my guy, we're gonna need you to.
Who's that? That's you, user. Who's that?
Go on to TikTok. Yeah, is that you, my boy Dave? You need to go on there to TikTok, edit. Go ahead and change that name to Alpha Flow Dave. That way we know. Or you can just change your name each day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Dow just close. It did. Look how close it came.
London. What we got? London low. That's our blocker. Our
London
TP1
low.
just below TP. Just below TP1.
Ticked off London low.
Yeah. They got some good momentum. What happens?
Yeah. But yeah, the market open is a tough one, man. And like Steve, and I originally, and sometimes now it's maybe not the full 15 minutes, but we used to wait 15 minutes and just kind of let the chaos sort of clear out. But yeah, randomly found you yesterday. Another couple of good days. I'm buying a subscription. Let's go, man.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go. No Dave here. It's Rick. What's up, Rick? Yeah, glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that. Yeah. So yesterday, what'd you take? That was it the crude or the Russell yesterday? Gold here. All right. So that Dow, we'll keep an eye on that Dow because it's the active trade right now. Crude, we were talking about if it makes it down here, if it can bust through this area here and make it down to S4, we'll be interested in that. Let's jump back over here and let me show you guys gold real quick. So let's take a quick look at gold at 47, 45, 46. But look at the moves this morning.
We've got
pre-market low
above head. We've got supply zone directly above crude. So even if right now, like even if we were to get a R4 signal, I mean, if it closed back below R4, I'll take it. I'd like it to touch the supply zone before reversing on us. I think gold can climb a little bit higher.
Gold, you're talking about?
Yeah, gold.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's got a big supply zone above it, right? And then still way, and it's a long ways between R4 and R5 too, right? So he's talking about the distance here. All right. And there, so it was. So guys, here's where we're real. See, there was a losing signal right there on gold. Now let's look at that. Was that something we would have entered? Because like we said yesterday, the signals are signals. You still have to use context and look around and look for sort of outlying things. So let's see right there. It's pretty good. What do you think about that candle, Steve? That gold call there.
Nah, I don't like it.
Probably wouldn't entered it, dude. It's indecisive.
It was in constant. It was in consolidation. Is basing pretty much
choppy. Yeah. So an L technically on the the machine learning that's making this better for us is definitely going to count it as an L. But
now, to be fair, the second candle, if it given us a signal on the second candle,
probably would have
still would have taken it in. We still would have got stopped out anyway.
Yeah, so, fair. Yeah,
we can't win them all.
Exactly. What time was that too? 9 o'clock. Okay, yeah. All right, let's jump back on. See any other? What's Russ and Dow doing? I don't have those over here open right now.
Still looking pretty bearish on the open.
ES.
Dow's trying to fight its way back up.
So we got ES and Dow. ES on the right here, Dow on the left.
We've got news at 10 o'clock, Michigan sentiment.
10 o'clock Michigan news. Crude. Oh, to crude win yesterday. Let's go. Yeah, that crude trade was nice, dude. You must have got in a little late, but that thing was a good trade. All right, keeping our eye on Dow here. Just wanting to see how this trade plays out. Came very, very close to TP1, but you see our TP1 through the app right here that I'm hovered over on the left side is hold on, are you? Yeah, anyway, TP1 at 49,725, but you have London low right there at 49,734, and it just kind of said, all right, we touch there, and let's see if we're going to move up first. So see what happens. That volume area is starting to form out. Take a look at Bitcoin over here to my left and see if there's anything worth sharing there. Bitcoin, no, just chopping around.
NASDAQ, NQ is very, very strong this morning.
Getting NQ, yeah, yesterday too. NASDAQ, for the last
all-time highs, we're headed towards R5. NQ is probably going to be in play here.
Let me switch over to NQ there. All right, got NQ on the right screen now. All right, hold on. I'm seeing on the screen now. Let me make sure I've got the right camera here. My bad, y'all. I just realized I was not switching back between screens. So there we go. That's on me. So there, now we have NASDAQ and Dow. The Dow trade off the AI still open. And look at NASDAQ. Yeah, NASDAQ has just been an absolute beast, man. Like, you cannot stop NASDAQ these last couple of days. You cannot stop it. Pre-market all-time highs, Asian all-time highs, London all-time highs,
Yeah.
New York all-time high. It hits all-time highs 24 hours a day. It's crazy. Where's the Dow? Not quite at 50,000. Close. It is something about that psychological area, though. It hits there and it's like, nah, not sure I want to make that next leg up.
Hey, look what R4 is. R4 is exactly
at 50,000.
50,000.
Yeah, Steve's always talking too about the psychological numbers, the round numbers, the big round numbers. Yeah, there's definitely something to that.
Yeah, well, we just broke 29,000 on NASDAQ.
That's crazy. Look at it and going.
We might be at 30,000 coming next week.
This could be that. Remember, I said sometimes it's definitely a gambling strategy, but the breakout, if something breaks past R5 like that and closes, there's no telling how far it goes, right? But yeah, we don't. That's not the type of breakouts we do. We are talking about adding maybe some breakouts to some of these pivot level strategies, but right now we're looking for reversals off these extreme areas, as well as supply and demand zones, value area highs and lows. So really, everything's what you see on the screen. Everything serves a purpose. So over here, value areas, this blue and the gray here, right? So you've got low volume, high volume, there where most of the price is happening. Then you see the dots at the top for your value with the label that's your value area high. You got the dots at the bottom with the label your value area low. These hashes and dots in the middle, your point of control. So that's where point of control is, where you will more than likely see price come back to and fight around throughout the day. And then the levels, the cam level. So this would be the central pivot there. So support 4, support 3, central pivot, which sort of acts like a point of control in the value area strategy. Then you've got your resistances, R3, R4, R5, S3, S4, S5. So on inside days, meaning today's daily candle is inside yesterday's candles range, then we can trade these 3 levels, R3 and like you see on this Dow trade, you can trade R3s and S3s. On an outside day, where the daily candle's outside of the previous day's candle range, then they're off the table, right? So we're only looking then for reversals at 4s and 5s. So way up there, way down here. So you can see right there, like patience is definitely a part of the game, right? And but yeah, those are the setups we look for. And those are the setups too that the AI signals are going to look for as well.
ES is making a move for all-time highs as well.
Take a
all-time high Fridays.
Take a quick peep at ES here on the right side. All right, there we go. Yeah,
it did hit
it's hitting the supply. It's hitting that supply zone.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens here. So here you see on the ES on the right side of my screen. You see my cursor now on the screen? I think so.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, so you see this supply zone up here, this 15-minute supply zone, pretty large supply zone. Also auto detected and drawn by our tool as well. So that's what I mean. Even if you're not using signals, even if you're just tired of having 20 indicators to give you all the key levels and volume areas and supply and demand, and tired of drawing your own supply and demand, we have tools for that. You can literally just use key levels and supply and demand and kind of mix and match how you use the tools, but kind of something for every level of trader. All right. That Dow looks like it's working its way back up towards R3, just about TP1 and turned around.
Technically, we're still in profit here on the Dow. I still wouldn't be worried at the moment. If it breaks above VWAP and closes above VWAP, which would be near our entry, I'd consider probably cutting that trade short.
Right there,
but
around
right now, I'm
right around 49,820 by right around R3, really.
Yeah, right now we're still in profit.
Yeah.
I'm hanging in there.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. The Bitcoin chopping, gold chopping. Dow and Russ. Dow and Russell. No man's land. Same with well, no man's land for today because it's an inside or an outside day for us. Russell's been making some all-time highs this week too, several times. It'd be cool to see if it can somehow battle back and make it one more, finish out the week. Okay, yeah, we got news coming up in about 8 minutes, so let's see what happens here off the news. Maybe push us towards some of these setups. Maybe push Dow towards its TP. Sorry.
Yeah, I've got my eyes on Nasdaq and ES. I'd prefer for ES to make all-time highs again and come up to R5 and then turn around.
NQ is just pumping. Yeah, okay, let's look at ES.
ES is definitely the weaker of the two.
All right, looking for ES. Like, yeah, if ES makes it through the supply zone, gets up there to R5.
Yeah.
Right now, what's that? A prior day high right now?
Yeah, that's prior day high.
Yeah. Yeah, so the prior day high here is the orange line for context.
As I said, if we get up to R5 on ES, we've got some good liquidity below us to get pulled back in.
Yep.
We got some news on financial juice. U.S. military attacks tankers attempting to breach the blockade. Let's see what that does for oil. Oil's surprisingly still been coming down last 24 hours. The Dow's still just basing here. Still in the money. A lot of top and tails, so direction looks like it still wants to be coming down.
Sorry, I had to send a couple texts there. My my grandkids are two of my grandkids are both grandkids for sure. I know it's crazy, but they're both home sick today, so just checking in on them, seeing how they're doing. Two of my three grandkids, I should say. All right. Appreciate whoever's tapping the screen. You guys on TikTok, man. Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah.
Wherever you guys are watching from, if you guys just interacting just helps, man. We appreciate it. We're not trying to be super streamers, man. We're just trying to, you know, trying to help a small community and the right kind of folks, right? So like, we're not trying to become mega streamers. Want to be successful traders and help you guys become successful traders. Anybody coming in, we just kind of reintroduction. I'm Tim, Steve from Alpha Flow Trader, and Alpha Flow Trader is it's a signals, it's an AI and machine learning powered indicator and signals company, software company, right? But it's more than that too. We're just two normal dudes, man, that just figuring it out, man. Just figured it out and are excited about sharing it. That's really what it comes down to. You'll see the wins, you'll see the losses. You'll see more wins than losses. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. But yeah. So appreciate you guys joining us.
Got 2 minutes left on this Dow candle. Okay, starting to form a little curl.
Yep.
Above VWAP technically, but we'll see what happens the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, so we're looking at this Dow trade that was called out. Market open, huge candle, followed by another great candle, and then TP1 just literally just came a tick from TP1. It got kind of blocked by that London low. That said, though, that's probably one of those situations where when you see that, you just move your stop to the London. You just move your TP to the London low, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you slide that up to London low, you're out of that trade at TP, pretty much at TP1. So that's where we were talking about yesterday, where the context and okay. So based off of machine learning and just the base, this is where, and the stop loss and TP method, this is where it places it, right? But you still have to say like, okay, it's within a tick or two of this blue line, which is the London low, and say, all right, maybe that's a pretty good.
Or even if you have, if you want to take TP2, I'd still consider taking some partials.
Take a partial at TP1.
Yeah. At London low or TP1.
Definitely take a contract off or whatever.
And even TP2, I see point of control before TP2. I see central pivot before TP2. So if my
central pivot's probably there.
If my ultimate goal was, to take profits, then my second take profit would definitely probably be right at New York point of control.
That New York point of control from yesterday. Yeah. Good call. So so that's kind of how that's where even with the best, which I consider our tool to be very, very good. And I've used every tool. I've used every tool, so y'all didn't have to. And kind of learning what they did well, what they didn't do well, where they were really mistake prone. And but even with the best tool, you have to use context, right? You have to use context, and that's where the key levels come in, which is, hate to say, it's also part of the tool. Just another, those key levels are there for that reason. So that's why the key levels are all a part of the same package, right?
That 5-minute candle turned around pretty. It was looking pretty bullish, but closing.
Nice little rejections off. We'll see what happens to this candle, but rejections off VWAP there.
It's having a tough time getting back above VWAP.
Yeah.
So that's always a good sign. If you're in the short, that's always a good
VWAP
sign.
A little tough for you guys to see, but it's this bluish green line. It's sort of running with the 21 EMA. So it's hidden by the yellow, but then you see it sort of separate off right there. So the yellow right there is the 21 EMA, and then the bluish green one that's running right there below it is the VWAP.
Now we got a nice bearish candle here.
All right.
We also got point of control here as well. So of course we're going to see some point of control and VWAP right next to each other.
And the still young value area low, even though it's still forming, it's there.
Yeah.
And it's been touched a few times.
Definitely a high volume area where buyers and sellers are in a tug of war right now, but hopefully sellers prevail.
Yep. So looking pretty good now, man. That's a pretty strong candle. And I think, like we were just mentioning earlier, there is a bit of, even though we're not seeing the market react quite as strong as it did to every piece of news early on in the war, but there was some negative news you just talked about a second ago, right? So
yep.
Definitely NQ, you know, NQ though, I will tell you what, NQ is
I don't care about
NQ is
this.
like a fullback, and then remember '90s football when they used to use fullbacks, you know?
Yeah.
NQ's just been the fullback at the goal line, busting through the goal line for the last 2
Running
days.
over all that negative news.
Yeah, yeah, stiff arming. What even stiff arming missiles?
Yeah.
Stiff arming, you know, congressmen.
Stiff arming Trump tweets.
Yeah, stiff arming tweets, True Social posts, and yeah.
Oh, 10 o'clock. Here we go.
10 o'clock news
That's
candle.
our news candle right there.
Let's see.
Let's see if that
This is-
pushes.
this-
Definitely look like it's pushing down a little bit.
Don't want to jinx it, but
Yeah.
this is going to be this news will probably be the catalyst for what happens in this trade, likely. Let's see.
Consumer sentiment falls to second straight record low. So low
That's-
consumer sentiment.
Which, I mean, yeah, so low UMISH consumer sentiment falls to second straight record low, Steve was saying. So that's maybe good for this trade. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what it's going to do. That's not a great looking wick for the short, but we'll see what happens.
All right. Yeah, we are in a supply zone. Broke through R4. Let's do it. ES is at all-time high and approaching R5. So ES is the one that I'd watch. Well, ES, we're close, man. I hope we tap R5, but ES is the one I want to watch.
All right, let me jump back on. Oh, I got ES here on the right screen still. All right, yeah, that ES all-time high at R5.
Yeah.
Let's see. You guys on TikTok hear us okay? I just got a little sort of notice from TikTok.
Gold flash. Actually, gold just hit the strong.
Right at point of control. See, flip to it. Let's flip to gold.
So I'm taking it.
Jump in that gold trade. All right. So see the gold signal here. Let's look at the fourth section down, the contributors. One key level check, 5-bar window, touch. Oh, what's that? What's RTH again? RTH is
Regular trading hours high in those.
regular, yeah, RTH high, yeah. One supply zone wick, one close below VWAP. Stop loss at 4760.6 and TP1 at 4739. Would you take two contracts? Two contracts. All right, so Steve is live in this gold trade.
I got my first TP at 47.39.30.
47.39.3.
I'm getting out my second contract at point of control there.
Okay, at the London point of control.
47.34.2.
Okay. Let's see, man. Looks like TP1. Your TP1's right there around that 21 EMA as well.
Oh, TP1 is just before R4.
Where do you say your TP1 has it?
40. The apps is 47.39.30.
Yeah.
But I am going to slide mine to R4.
Okay, so perfect when we're just talking about context for moving TPs. So the app, just based off of its algorithm, it called it gave you the risk to reward that you want based on you. But notice TP1 here is slightly below R4, and you see this 21 EMA here running as well. So Steve moved his TP1 up here to the R4 level, sort of just as a protection, right? Because those levels are
I just hit
pretty powerful
TP1
levels.
and I'm going to slide my stop to break even. This
All right,
is a risk-free trade. Now, I got my second TP at 47.34.
47.34 for a second TP.
It's one of these.
That's just
so you see, you got 2 point of controls there: London point of control, and
I've got London at 47.32, 47.32.5.
Yeah. So
London point of control there.
I'm gonna get out there at 47.34. That's gonna be my last TP.
I feel like if it gets through this 21 EMA and this low volume node here, then you're going to easily get there. But
we're getting there. So I got. Excuse me, guys. Got to take my good luck bathroom break.
Yeah. I told you we were old, y'all. You turn your mic off? Oh, that's fine. All right, cool. Yeah, damn, I should have jumped in that trade. I was sort of like calling it out, and that's all right. I'll get the next one. I was sort of calling it out, and then, no, honestly, it was a little bit late. I feel like if it was a tiny bit of a late entry, maybe by a minute, close to a minute, and I'm pretty just finicky about stuff like that. I like to get, it's got to be perfect for me. Money is money, right? So, and this is we're on live accounts here that you're seeing. Of course, on another machine off to the side here, we have Quantower setup where I'm copy trading multiple funded accounts across one Quantower account, right? But what you're seeing here on TradingView here is our my live account. So I'm super particular. Little late entry was eating sushi, looking good. Took partials, good stuff, man, good stuff. Yeah, it's squeezing that low volume node, making it smaller. Let's see. Like I said, if it busts through there, then 47.32, I would look to start getting out. It's shy of TP2, but that London point of control is a pretty strong point of control, and we have that sitting at 47.32. So, but you're already in profit. It's already a risk-free trade. So let's go. And the Dow that you see on your screen to the left we completely messed up. So TP1, same situations we're looking at on gold on the right. TP1 was here, right? But look, this London low was 2 ticks above it. The London low did not. So the perfect example of why when you see a key level there, you slide your TP to that level, right? Just to give yourself that protection. Dow looks like it's about to hit TP1. Your gold's about to hit TP2, and I think the Alpha Flow Boy is going to be 2-0 on the day so far.
Yes, sir.
So let's see. I mean, we're already 2 risk-free trades.
Oh yeah, it blew through there, huh?
Yeah. And Dow looks like Dow should have as well. Oh, no, not quite. Dow is that London low. I feel like we were just talking about it, guys. Let's see if it can bust through this. If Dow can bust through here, get a better view of that. If this Dow candle can bust through that London low right here at 47.32. It did. It wicked through it.
Oh yeah. Low is 49.725, and that wick is lows is 49.726. Ha!
Yeah, I'm
One tick
100%. So
away.
at that point, I'm 100%. No. So at that
One
point,
tick away.
I'm 100% taking. If I didn't do it the first time,
Yeah.
by messing up and not moving it up, I
Yeah.
definitely did it that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Took one contract off.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm calling it 2 risk-free trades, even though the app because it's a dick for a tick sometimes.
Yeah.
The app is all the time. Actually, that's what it does. You know what I'm saying? But it yeah. So around 2 risk-free trades really. And gold's a TP2 banger. Now, right here, you see the signal plus $1,060 right here.
Piotr in the chat saying buy gold.
Yeah, we just shorted gold. Yeah, I appreciate the support each day, but bro, we literally just shorted gold, man. And what do you got there? 1,060 profit. Just off that signal there, right? So good trade, man. Good trade.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you brought that one to my attention, so thank you, sir. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to gold.
Had to go off mic, y'all, for a second because I didn't want to scare y'all wrong. So I'm like, I got to chop stuff up with Steve before I just throw something out there. So I said, let's go off mic for a second and say, hey, look at gold.
It was a strong.
All right, so I'll take my 20% finder's fee on that one. Appreciate that, Steve. Appreciate that. No, good stuff.
All right, so
let's see what Dow's doing.
We have NQ.
All right,
flashing
gold TP. Yeah, gold TP2 banger for a Friday morning. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Oh, we got NQ flashing. Gosh, it's just so hard to go, dude. I feel like it's still in value area too. Yeah.
Well, it's going to be value areas. The value
just because the value keeps it stretched out so far. So fair point.
It's above all-time highs. I don't like the bottom wicks. I mean, it's got to. If this closes below point of control for sure. If it closes below point of control,
strong
and a strong bullish-looking candle, I may consider getting in this trade as well. It is Friday though. I'd like to preserve some profits up so far on the day. So we'll see. We'll see. We got a minute left, and it's turning back around. Might want to make some more all-time highs.
Why is my
I'd actually prefer. You know what? I'm gonna actually wait on ES. If ES hits R5s and gives us,
man. NQ just looks too damn bullish,
it's just
man.
Strong today, man.
Yeah, like it's one of those ones. Yo, what y'all in the think chat? I bet. What do you think, Piotr?
Yeah. You know he's bullish.
Yeah, he's bullish. Hey, y'all, y'all fully out of gold. Have one more lot left. Devin says you guys are still in gold. Oh, I just switched off that, my boy. It's hit TP2. Let's see. I'll go back to it on the screen. Let me check. Yeah, gold wick TP2 already, man. A long time ago. Or not a long time ago on this candle. You see, if you're seeing our screen. It wicked down to TP2. Which brings us to, guys, automations. You're in trades, set your automations, right? Set your automations, set your stop loss and your TPs. Because look at that.
Yeah,
that wick. Look at the difference right there, that wick.
I came back from my bathroom break. I was out of the trade.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Dev. You guys out of gold? Everybody out of gold? I mean, you're on the same map as we are, Dev. So, but yeah, you got to set that automation because gold, look at that wick. Bam, just ticked it and took the proper guy out of there.
Yeah. And look at this
money.
Look at this
5-minute
candle that NQ gave us. I'd avoid it. Yeah, he gave us a strong signal. And it may start reversing, but the bottom wick, that's too much.
That's too much bottom wick for me.
Yeah,
that's something to look at. One cool thing too, like we're talking when I say something to look at. So one cool thing about our tool is that it's the full. You know, some people say machine learning, but like. It's kind of not, they're still just running reports back and forth and fixes, right? But this is like, we have true machine and running data and raw data and converting it. We have true machine learning. So things like, little nuances of the trade that we can, ask it to learn about. So for example, you see crazy wicks or like, hey, like that's just common sense. You see a wick going up looks bullish, you just avoid that, right?
Yeah, that's a bullish candle.
So those are things when you say, okay, well, hey, that's where it maybe needs a little more human touch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but always use context. Always use context. That said, if you just went strictly off the app, you're going to win more trades than you lose. But that's no way to trade. You have to learn context and structure at minimum, and that's what that's honestly what I'm excited about doing too, is just helping other folks learn that stuff, man. Because I remember how exciting it was when I learned it,
Yeah.
And then when it clicks, it's just like, And that's all thanks to my guy Steve over here, by the way, and my son Deb, who's also in the chat. And yeah. And I gotta give Sean a shout out on that too.
Yeah.
My boy Sean.
Oh,
London Sean.
Got the London show.
The London show, 3 a.m.
We gotta send him. We gotta shout his link out. The London show.
yeah, Deb. When I saw are y'all fully out of gold? I was like, dude, that thing was bumping. That thing was bumping down, bro. I hope you're out of there. All right, man. Let's see. What time is it?
Dev up today. Dev up today. Let's see. I guess he got in that gold trade.
Devin said we were lagging on TikTok. That sounds like a TikTok thing, man. Let me see if I can check it here.
The theme is
Oh, Steve, you have a TikTok pulled up over there, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's see how the audio is. Might have to step in the other room to check it.
In the chat move, we said we're lagging. Yeah, I think he. I mean, there is a lag between. You know what I mean? Unless he's talking about that lag, the little 6-second lag between.
No, they're just saying they don't hear us.
Oh, they don't hear us.
Is Dave on there? Maybe see if Dave.
No, my mic is on.
All right, we're trying to check.
I actually hear you. I got my volume up on the phone, Tim.
Okay, so let me know. You're on TikTok, Steve. You can hear me in there. It's going to be a few seconds delay.
I hear you good.
You hear you fine?
Yeah, I hear you.
No problems, no lag.
Just a normal lag that you said. It's normal with TikTok, 6-second, 10-second lag, whatever.
All right, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, Steve just went in the other. Yeah, that sounds like y'all dealing with some internet problems maybe or something. Or, Deb, I don't know if you guys can hear me now, but all right. So, Devin said he caught the gold and Dow. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, look at Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin. Let me show you guys this. Look at this Bitcoin candle here. Look at this thing.
Bitcoin doing.
Give it a second there. Load on the screen.
Oh, it's inside. Was that inside day? Bitcoin's an outside day.
Bitcoin's outside day. But look at that. Yeah, that's a crazy candle. All right, here. There you guys can see it. Look at this candle here on Bitcoin. 10-15 candle. Already kind of pretty volatile before that. Look at this big gap here. Big gap from 9:55 to that 10 o'clock candle is just crazy. Look at that. Right back to that Asian point of control, and then it's just never. It basically it got across VWAP, and then it got across this EMA, the 21 EMA, the yellow line here, and it just took off. Just pumping through that supply zone here. We'll see. It's fighting now in that big supply zone up there.
Yeah.
So 15-minute supply zone and 1 hour supply zone. So both these zones automatically drawn, detected and drawn with our tool as well. So
and it lines up with R3, so
way more than just signals. It's just giving you context, man. A lot of context. We threw in the Ichimoku cloud. You can turn it on or off. And obviously it's looking longer term out, right? Forecasting a turnaround, but those things can change, but good indicator to have there. But again, all this stuff all just in one indicator. So you get one indicator and you can use or mix and match how you use it. Maybe you just want to use levels and signals. Maybe you just want signals. Maybe you just want supply. Maybe you just want the SD trader, supply and demand. Maybe or the zone trader. Maybe you want to use all of them, which is what we use. Is all of them, all three. All three together are pretty powerful. And when I say this guy Steve here is in the lab cooking, him and our boy Claude in here cooking.
Yeah.
Just trying to make sure that this thing is constantly evolving.
Yeah, we're constantly going to be doing little tweaks and refinements and just trying to get the logic down.
Always.
Just solid, man.
You will not see. You will see updates coming through.
Yeah.
And you'll know we're working and or we're working or we're learning from the machine learning or just always trying, because like I said, like guys, we didn't create this thing and say, oh, let's create an indicator and sell it. Like we were trying to create, we wanted to create something for us to just make us so methodical that basically it's like, hey, it's just so systematic. And then and that happened, and you see some consistency and you see some results, and then you're excited to share it with people. Like a lot of buddies of mine, now they're like, man, you know how it is, man. You go into the office every day, you're getting burned out. You go into the office every day, to the shop every day, to the whatever it is every day, and being able to sort of trade giving your time for money and just start using your money to make money a couple hours a day. That's why we're doing it. Us, our families, and then anybody else that wants to ride with us. That's basically where we're at.
Yeah. I think that was a good decision not to take that
NQ. Yeah, I was just about to say that before I switched over here to Bitcoin. Let's go back and look at NQ. Oh yeah. Yeah, the NQ is, come on, man. It's all-time high. It's all-time high dog. These last. Gonna ride into the weekend, probably just making all-time highs. I don't know. We'll see. It's the end of the week. There's gonna be some sell-off.
It's Friday.
Yeah, there's gonna be,
especially with the break of ceasefire or non-break of ceasefire attacks against each other last 24 hours going into the weekend. I don't know.
Holding positions is not something people's gonna want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair. That's a good point, man. Good point. Yeah, so that NQ.
I definitely think today we're going to get definitely a decent pullback off these all-time highs.
But yeah, perfect example with NQ. That's where it's just common sense. Yeah, it looked like a good setup. There was everything we wanted to see. Granted, it called a weak signal, right? So we probably avoid that anyway, which is why we grade things weak, right? You look at the contributors, only 2 total. But yeah, just when you look at that, I mean, look at this. You see this move up here. You're not. How you can't short that, man? Until it's just made equal highs multiple times or something, or close to equal highs multiple times.
Or some decent signs of exhaustion.
Yeah, a bunch of down wicks.
These are these are bottoming wicks right here. That's just signaling that it's still got momentum to go higher, man.
Yeah.
A lot of rejection.
Go back. We got Dow over here. Dow ended up taking that TP1, and so you would have gotten break even on that. let's go to, haven't looked at your oil in a bit. All right, let these levels load, finish loading. Oil coming back up. Okay, so oil just came up and it's been tapping this S3 support level here, using it as resistance, really. Which you'll see with these levels often, just when things get caught inside of them. What was once support will become resistance, you know. As you see, it's been happening here. It's actually been using S3 as resistance all morning, which, yeah, and you got the market high just above there too, so that makes a lot of sense. All right, so far recap on the day. Gold short TP2 banger, Dow short TP1, TP1 partial, and then out at break even. So far, right? Am I missing anything? That's it.
Was possibly looking at ES R5.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
ES short?
Looking at it,
Yeah.
looking at it, just watching it. See what kind of signal we get off of there.
Yeah, so if ES comes back through, breaks through that R5, closes below there.
Yeah. Might go lower risk and lock in some profit today, but
Yeah, NQ is just pulling ES with it today. Did you notice this week, NQ became the big brother?
Yeah.
And said, "All right, come on, ES, I'm taking you with me."
Yes, leading in.
Yeah, that's cool. Market's always different, man. Always different. But yeah, it's pumping now. That gold is coming back down. It's back in that.
Gold's still looking strong.
Yeah, gold's still looking good for the full TP2 there. To come back through there again. That was a good trade as well.
Yeah, I played it a little safe. Got out at point control. I probably, if I still held on to my runner, then I'd still be in it right now and pulling my hair out with that.
Yeah, with those wicks. Yeah, no, and I think and that's what the levels are for too, right? Is use those levels. I mean, everybody I know who's successful doesn't just go robotic by the book on each one. There's got to be custom. You've got to put some custom to it.
You got some discretion.
Yeah, you've got to
discretion. There's some intuition involved as well.
It's not as simple as saying, "Oh, I risked $100. I'm sliding it to 200 no matter what." No, not if 195 is the London high and you're in a long. Then maybe you want to take 195 versus staying in that trade for a couple ticks. Having to fight for the next how long, right? So, yeah, man. But yeah, so 2 solid winning trades this morning. Love it. Love to go into Friday with some dubs. Maybe another one sets up here, which looks like it might be happening on ES. It's flashing. But it's tough. It's tough, man. What do you think? With NQ, we're still running like it is?
Where are we at right now? Well, we got 5 minutes on this candle, so we'll see what happens.
That's a quick, immediate shift, though. Look at that gap.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you see it flashing a strong here. Low volume node wick, 4 key levels. Prior week high, prior month high.
Just to be clear, it's flashing a signal. This isn't a signal just yet. We've got to wait for this whole candle to close before it's an official signal. So
no matter what time frame you're using, exactly what Steve just said, no matter what time frame you're using, you wait for a candle closure. We trade on the 5 minute typically, sometimes on the 2, but we look for 5 minute confirmations. A little break of structure there, made it below that last low. There. Wicked below it anyway. You got VWAP and 21 EMA kind of right there together.
Yeah.
Back down around that TP1 area.
Also, prior day, is that prior day high? Probably prior day high. Yep, prior day high is just before. Got a lot of roadblocks to make it through to get to TP1.
Yeah.
Prior day high,
Yeah.
VWAP. Get out of this high volume node.
Hey, this guy, what a genius. He came in, Global Trade Insights, telling us a gold, sell, new, TP, just whatever.
That's the
No scammer, but
that's Pyro's cousin or whatever.
Whose cousin?
Yeah, Pyro, the dude that sells.
Oh, that's the guy. Yeah, Pirater or whatever.
It's the same. It's the same.
Bro, we went short on that thing like freaking 5, 10, 15, 20, about 30 minutes ago, man. Banged it. You're late, bro. You should jump in on here, actually. You could have sent out a winning signal, right?
Same. It's the same format.
Good.
That's one of them bots or whatever, scam bots.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's giving us the signal after it made the move.
We're past TP2 already, and you talk about here's the signal, sell now.
That yes candle.
Yeah, not loving that at all. So see this all this wick down here, that's not something you wanted to see to give you confidence on a. You want to see a good. It's got to be a basic. If you're going short, it's got to be a bearish candle. It's got to be a red candle in your direction with minimal bottom wick. What else? Anything else? Do anything? Let me look over here at Russ. See what Rusty's doing over here. Russ never quite made it to R3. Was Russ inside or outside day?
Outside day.
Outside. So Russ in no man's land, basically, which not pretty easy to understand because it's just been making all time. It doesn't know what to do, man. It's just been making all time highs now. It's got to get back to sort of just being old Russ. All right. Candle's starting to look a little better, but let's see. Yeah, you got to get through that prior day and VWAP to get to TP1. It's waking up anyway.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave that alone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. Like VWAP, and you can see VWAP and the 21 EMA right there could easily just bounce right off those before you get to TP1. It's a bit too much of a gap between the VWAP and that TP1. I know some people use VWAP as like a TP, you know what I mean? Yeah. Level as well, but
yeah. So this is an official signal by the app guys. We're not taking it, but see how it goes.
As soon as you say those words, we're not taking it, it's what's going to happen.
It's going to rip.
It's going to bang.
You see that
going bang. So if y'all took it, y'all are in luck now. But you see, man, like patience, and just discipline. You miss trades, sure, man, but you also I can't say enough of it. That was even when I got pretty good at trading, started to understand it really well. But discipline is one of the last, like true discipline is one of the last things that forms, for me anyway. And I think most people that get new into it probably have very similar experiences, right? So
You're can't.
what's that?
You're on Dow. That's why. Okay.
I'm on Dow, and yeah, I got ES on the right.
On the right. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, still got that Dow running since it's technically still in it, even though I officially said TP1. I would have taken that contract, probably just ride it out, but we'll see. Look at that. Look at that. We just said it. Now, it doesn't mean it's not going to bust through it, but look at that candle touched perfectly VWAP in the 21 EMA. Boom.
And prior day.
And prior day
high. They're all there in that area.
And price is back above prior day high.
So, yeah.
Context, man. Context
for
is
my
king.
second trade, that's just too many roadblocks for me, especially with me being
after a winning trade. Yeah.
Day, man, just,
yeah. You're up on the day. You're taking A plus grades, man.
Yeah.
Or strong, super strong. Strongs with nothing telling you not to.
Exactly.
Basically. Yeah, for sure. For sure. We got to get some, yeah, y'all, we got to get some likes, man, on TikTok. You guys are on TikTok. It's easy. Just tap the screen. Give her some tappies. We got about an hour left. We'll rock with you guys. Maybe, probably. We'll see how it plays out the next hour or so. But we got to see some, like we were just talking about, some A setups. Yeah. Anybody? I'm not sure who's in there, but anybody? I know Dev won 2 trades today, and anybody else that's still on here win any trades, YouTube or anywhere?
Hopefully, our guy Rick hopped on one of those trades.
We're gonna name him Rick Sanchez till we figure out his name.
Rick Sanchez.
Oh man. I guess I better pop over to Facebook. I forgot we had live too. It's an empty page, brand new page. I did not go live from my personal today. Probably will next week. Go live from the
let me see if I can
Alpha Flow and the personal.
That Facebook page.
All right. I don't see that it's showing live on the page right now.
There we go. Alpha Flow.
Do you see it live on Facebook?
Wait, hold on. What's going on here? LC professional dashboard. Oh, live video.
Is it live? All right, I'll have to check that. I added the page late because I had my personal connected at first, and when I pivoted to the new page, I may have done something wrong when I set it up. That's cool. But yeah, next week we'll go.
I don't even know where you would go to see for live or not. I'm on the main page, but I don't see anything.
It should just show. You should just see your profile picture should be like saying live around it. Yeah. All right, I'll check that out. But that's fine. We just literally created the new Alpha Flow Facebook page yesterday, so for the next few weeks, we'll go live on both, on that one and my personal, starting Monday. And then, of course, we'll be live on YouTube and TikTok as well as X, and should be on Instagram by then as well. So, yeah, you'll be able to catch us 5 different ways, wherever you spend the most time, man. Run it up. Rock with us and catch some trades with us. If you took some of the trades this morning, you'd had a pretty good morning. Do it a Dow TP1, and then break even, and then a TP2 on gold. And let's see, is anything else? Yeah, everything else kind of just not really. really we were waiting for that ES and it just didn't come strong like we needed it. So we'll see what happens here as it keeps playing around there, right?
Yeah.
Let it keep playing around this area. Check NQ. What's NQ looking like? NQ. Oh yeah, NQ is that weak signal that we avoided earlier. That's right. Yeah, still in there. It's in profit right now. But so we'll keep an eye on that one too. Anyway, like you said yesterday, we took a few trades yesterday. We did not take a week that absolutely went bananas. But yeah, that's when they're graded low. You got to really just use your own your own sort of intuition on that, your own discretion. There's been weak signals where I'm like, oh yeah, I don't care, weak or not, I'm taking that, you know. So, but yeah, everybody know, as you start to like take these base strategies and add your own sort of flavor to them, you'll sort of all that stuff will just start getting baked into how you do it, right?
West says Iran should give an answer Friday as clashes raise tension.
Should give an answer. So we're saying Iran should give an answer Friday as clashes raise.
And now we get explosions near Sirak due to firefight. For about 2 hours, sounds of gunfire have been heard near the Strait of Hormuz. So for the last 2 hours, there's been sounds of gunfire near the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, we're going into the weekend.
Yeah, we're about to go short. Dude.
Yeah,
bro. At least by the end of the day.
Let's see what oil's doing,
but
guys.
But listen,
oil's been short all.
Yeah, actually, let's pull
getting ready to pump.
Let's pull the oil up right now. Yeah. Oh, you think so? Pump out. You think it's
been coming? It's been.
I would love to see it come down. I would love to see it come down, man.
It's been slowly drifting lower for
at least volume area low,
hours, man.
Volume area low. Would love to see it come down there, but yeah, you're right. It may not. Yeah. With tensions, that the news today has not been looking good.
We got S4 for sure. Yeah, we hit S4.
S4. I'm in there. Yeah, I'm in there.
That's a long.
But it's just so funny to me. And you guys tell me if I'm wrong here, but to see news like all day. There's news the last couple of days of missiles hitting here, boats getting struck, boats getting this. All this kind of crazy war news, and then you see an article pop up that says, the ceasefire is at risk. It's like, what do you mean the ceasefire is at risk, man? It's been a week of nothing but missiles getting dropped.
Yeah.
What kind of ceasefire are you guys dealing with? They must have a lot of exceptions on that. I guess like any strategy, you got exceptions to it. You got to use discretion, you know? But yeah, it's just, but you're right, being a Friday, let's see. So we got crude up here on the right. Let's see what happens with it. It is just, it does seem like on financial juice, just one sort of bit of firefight versus, bomb, whatever, something every 30 minutes. But you remember though, early on, just those little news drops would just pump them, like the market would go crazy.
Crazy candles.
It's kind of it's found its home now in the mid 90s to mid to 105, so it doesn't freak too much beyond there. But we'll see what happens going into the weekend.
The indexes are clearly numb to that news. ES is starting to turn around and really wants to make another all-time high.
Let's look at ES. Yeah, ES and NQ. That's what I mean. I don't know how you go short. Like the trend is your friend, in a lot of cases. So it's like if you're scalping, maybe like a couple ticks scalp, something like that. Okay, maybe. But dude, yeah, how do you go? It's tough to go short on that. That's where the AI doesn't. That's the one thing where it's like it's not here involved in like what's happening right now in the real world, like what's happening on that TV screen, what's happening, and that's where you have to use.
It's all about technicals.
That's where for traders, don't worry, man. Unless you're just gonna become like an automated scalper, don't worry. AI can't totally replace you, man. You have to have a good human behind it, behind the AI, and I don't care how good the AI is.
I'm sure there's programs out there that has news factored in and all that,
Yeah,
advanced technology.
just APIs. Yeah, likely
Yeah.
just APIs from all the big sources. But yeah, even just more than news, it's just like just looking at like, okay, right now you had how many candles? 15 straight green candles, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the most part, you know,
Yeah.
over 15 5 minutes green candles, like just go ahead and just take shorts off the table, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? unless it's like an S6 or
At
something.
that point, yeah, you're trying to.
Yeah.
It's hard to guess the top.
Yeah, that's what I mean. With all-time highs involved, it's forget about it.
Very hard to guess the top.
Yeah. But oil fighting at S3, could see a long. Well, Dev, I know that's a bit old comment, but definitely did not go long there.
Not yet.
I'm hoping oil comes down to S4, or maybe even that value area low down here at oil gets down here in this neighborhood, 94, 94.08. Would not mind getting in there at all. Yeah, y'all tapping that screen, man. Get some likes in here. Let's get some likes. Let's get some money. All right. Yeah, would love to see crude come down. Market's going up, so that could help. You know, crude often runs opposite to the indexes.
Dow's just kind of been in a range ever since that opening candle. After that opening candle,
let's take a look at NVIDIA. So NVIDIA pumped. NVIDIA was absolutely pumping, starting around 9:30 till it just now. It's in shorts now.
Is it
NVIDIA? Yeah. So let's look at a couple of the Mag 7 and just see what they're doing. Just try to explain this crazy move up. Meta just kind of steady trailing down. Google, Alphabet just stepping up. So yeah, you see a lot of the Mag 7 moving up, and still moving up. Some of them are coming into some resistance areas though, so something you might want to just keep an eye on. At Amazon. So you got Amazon coming down, and who was it? The first one I said, NVIDIA, both coming down. Amazon and NVIDIA coming down. Everything else seems to be going up on the Mag 7. So that's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing on NQ and ES right now. Gold, the way gold's coming down, let's look at the US dollar.
Did he mean?
Yeah, dollars.
Did he mean waste your time?
What's that?
Chat. Not chat.
Oh, it's another one of these clowns. Chartmaster. Damn, Devin's in there clowning the damn scammers, bro. Let's go, Dev. Yeah, this dude told us to go short after we'd been out of the trade for damn 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so looking at US dollar here, US dollar So the reason I do that too is like when we have downtime here waiting for trades, um, that's when we look at charts, man. We learn. So you guys notice a trend here. Look to your left, see gold coming down. Look at my chart on the right. What do you see the US dollar doing? Going up, right? Yeah, similar to how when we were just looking at NQ and you want to understand the move, you go to the Mag 7, figure it out, right? But yeah, that's a perfect example today. So if you look starting here on gold and US dollar, so on the left, I'm on gold right now. You see starting at 910, we got our signal called a market. It was showing the market shift was happening. You see a constant run up from 910 this morning till 955. Then you look at gold or US dollar from roughly that same time frame of 910, 915, still roughly that same time frame, and you see it running down, and vice versa. So yeah, it's just something cool to just kind of watch how different markets affect each other and how you can use them, especially if you're a gold trader. If you're a big gold trader, I know a lot of gold traders they use the dollar as a confluence, right, as well. But jump back on our regulars here. So yeah, all new all-time highs. Why you don't take shorts? That's why you don't take short signals on like days where the Mag 7's running like crazy and there's just a bullish day for market open. Unless, I mean, at that point you just don't even know, because when you're talking all-time highs, it's like, what level of resistance is there really? It's got to make a new resistance level, basically.
Yeah.
So you're waiting for it to make a new resistance level that can be traded off of, later or next week or Monday, Sunday night. Yeah, Dev said appreciate it. Yeah, that's facts. Facts. Cool. What time is it? Almost 11. Getting on 11.
You got anything?
Yeah, I've got I got Bitcoin, gold, ESNQ open. I do not have Dow Russ open or crude right now.
Russell is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, Russell just I don't know what to do. It's made them highs up there.
It's an outside day and it's below R3, in between R3 and central pivot. Dow's just been chopping sideways, man, ever since that initial market open.
Yeah,
kind of been in a range.
Russell found itself in the expensive neighborhood and doesn't know where it's going right now. So it doesn't know if it's buying a house or if it's turning around and heading back to to Cleveland. You know what I mean?
Oil's too. Oil kind of been in a range too.
Yeah.
Gold's been our best move for today, man. Gold took a nice dump. Been our best move today, for sure.
Gold, it's still moving. Yeah. I mean, it's just chopping its way down, I should say. Fridays, Tommaso was saying the same thing. Fridays, he was saying Fridays are his best day. He said Thursdays and then Fridays are his two best days. Mondays is worse. And I thought, it's interesting because that's like, I don't know that I have really a bias there yet, but I have been noticing that Fridays do seem to be a pretty good day.
I think if you keep it light on Fridays, if you pick your battles on Fridays, like keep it down to 1 or 2 trades, Fridays are good days. Mondays I can see as being a slow. It's it's the beginning of the week. It's hard to judge which way the week's gonna go.
Yeah.
So Monday's another day where you got to pick your battles too. You don't just jump right into the markets. Guns blazing. Kind of got to pick your battles and ease your way into the week. I think Tuesday, Wednesday, things start coming up, and Thursday, Friday. I think Thursdays would probably be the strongest days for me personally.
Yeah, he said Thursday and Fridays are close for him.
The strongest days.
Thursdays, it's kind of making the decision of where it wants to end the week at, basically, and then Friday's just riding that sort of exhaustion at the end of that move,
Yeah.
Yeah. All Um, this guy, I have 99 sure signal and I have powerful scalping strategy, so don't waste your time. Link in bio. Is that West? I don't want to waste anybody's time. My friend. I don't want to waste anyone's time, friend. All right. Dark Master. I will say, man, you can always depend on the bots. You know, you can always depend on the bots. You're getting lonely, the bots will come keep you company for a minute.
Okay.
Drop a couple comments for you. But
whatever he's doing is
you know these guys too, man.
followers.
What's that?
Whatever he's doing, get him some followers.
Yeah, it's 99% sure signal.
Yeah.
Or he's buying followers.
Yeah. Oh, true.
Yeah, you can buy followers on TikTok for. You can buy 1,000 followers for I don't know $20, something like that. Literally, it's crazy. Stupid. Probably where he came from when I bought him. Not playing. Check out his little profile here. Oh, 975? Nah, dog. We double that. Forex trader here. Check him out over here on our screen. Oh, yeah. As suspected.
Mhm.
Yeah, his website. His website says be cautious. If you click his website on Slinky, which I do not recommend, it says I didn't click through to it. It says be cautious. Yeah. You see his videos, his 2 videos on there?
Yeah,
That's what I said. As suspected, man. I knew it. That's why he didn't want to waste our time.
West.
Listen, friend, I don't want to waste your time. But no, Dark Master, I appreciate it. I respect the hustle, bro.
Yeah.
I see you're just a real dude. Probably also still a scammer, but at least you got a couple videos there, you know. But yeah.
Let's see if yes want to try to make another move.
Yep. I'm gonna have to wait for 1 second. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
Not used to talking for an hour and a half straight, man. I forgot my water bottle. I always forget my water bottle, so it's not like unique to today. That happens all the time. But yeah, if you just a little quick recap, we've had 2 winning trades already today: a Dow TP1, and then break even on the second contract, and a gold short for TP2. And then you see these 2 signals we did not take, so because you've got the Mag 7, Nvidia, Meta, everybody's Nvidia was going down at the moment, but they had pumped earlier, so we've got a lot of these the Mag 7 driving this ES and NQ moves that you're seeing on the screen here. So the AI calls a signal just because it does see the shift, which was true. There was a shift happening, but it was just false, you know. So we did not take that. This one showed as a weak. This showed as a poor signal. This showed as a weak signal. So, yeah. So you're making all. That's where I don't care if you have the best indicator in the world. If you're taking shorts in a market like that, when all of the stocks that drive those markets are also up, it's crazy. You're crazy. So at this point now, like we've blown through every supply zone, we've blown through every volume area, we've blown through, you know, I mean, we're still in the volume area, but we've blown through basically every hurdle that we had to just keep making new all-time highs. So not going short, no matter what the AI tells us here. That said, I do expect a move today. I don't know if it's going to be while we're still with you guys, but I do expect a move back to the downside at some point by power hour for sure. And sometimes too on Fridays you will see some action during lunch, whereas you don't see it during the rest of the week. And that's more. My thought is, nobody really wants to work after lunch on a Friday, right? So they're going. They're closing positions at lunch, whereas usually they don't do that till later in the day. I was just saying how like I did notice, like, yeah, lunch typically is what you call it a day for lunch. I said, but I noticed on Fridays it seems like I was saying, like, I know me when I was in corporate, nobody wants to work after lunch on Fridays, so them guys, like, the moves I think on Fridays typically happen earlier, and then you might have one late push of somebody entering positions. You got those brave souls, that come enter the big positions right there before or I say brave souls, also the ones that know what's about to happen. But yeah. Yeah, we were just talking about it, and I said, I don't. You can keep it. You know what I mean? Just because I it's just tough for me, man. Until I see that we're actually turning around, this market's creating a new direction. It's bearish or bullish to me, man. Nothing tells me after having a winning day, take this trade. You know. But see what it does at R5 here. It closes bullish strong below R5. Maybe look at it, but I almost want to see it confirmed twice. It's like just with the way it's moving, Watch me 10 minutes later be in this trade. Surprised that it's making all-time highs again, though. I mean, I think, yeah, it would absolutely be something to.
Was it just across the market?
I haven't seen anything in the chat yet. Where was it? Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, right here at 1025 candle. You mean the 1025 candle? Yeah, probably did actually. Those are about the size moves that you see usually. That candle down to basically down to that prior day. Yeah, he honestly probably did because that's a pretty bearish looking candle. Now, if he was able to get 2R, 2R, he's a 2R champ, dude. So if it's not, if it doesn't equal 2R, that if there was a VWAP or something there, or where he put a stop exactly, if probably would have put the stop. Probably, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a good one. I'm gonna ask him actually. I'll ask him. Yeah. Take a screenshot of that and ask him actually. That'd be interesting because yeah. So we're talking about our buddy Tommaso, and he trades Camarilla levels exclusively on ES. He does really well. And we're marking on this candle here. He sees that close there. He's likely entering on that candle. Question is, where would he put his stop? Below that candle or just back above R5? And that kind of just depends on the size of the candle, I think. But yeah, I took a screenshot. I'll definitely ask him. He loves those Camarillos. Does really well with them. Gold absolutely targeted TP2 210 ticks in like 10 minutes. Dow fought but took partials. End of the day 3R. Let's go. Rick Sanchez, I think, is back in the chat. All right, I had to cut my mic off.